to the airport. I am tired and wish I could have stayed asleep because we came in literally yesterday from the Bayou Classic in New Orleans, and now I'm headed to Georgia to lecture. I am not at all complaining because this is literally what I prayed to God for. But here is the outfit. Uh, since traveling and looking for to be cute and comfortable, these two-piece sets. This is a quarter zip crop top, and then the pants. I don't know how much you can see. Girl. Girl. And I just put on my sambas. Perfect. Perfect for the airport. I also got this in black because I wore the black one last week and also wore it traveling to New Orleans, and this cream one. Yes. So, getting ready to head to the airport. I also am a little bummed because I believe I left my brand new glasses from zennyoptical.com in the hotel in New Orleans along with my battery pack. I survive on my battery pack when traveling, and yeah, I think I left it. So I hope I left at least a battery pack in the car. Those glasses are in New Orleans. My husband's gonna try to call today to see if they happen to put them to the side, knowing that they were prescription glasses. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Headed to the airport. I made it safely to Atlanta. I have checked into my room. I am now getting ready to place an order for food. I am exhausted. Yesterday, we traveled in from New Orleans from the Bayou Classic, and then I needed to catch an early morning flight to get here. So I've been up since 3 a.m. Yeah, so I'm gonna grab something to eat, and I had all good intentions to sit down and try to get some work done, but I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm not going to be able to do it. But when I am recording this, it is December 1, and I saw something on the lines of Vlogmas that I do want to participate in, and it's called Reelsmas. Jessica Lindsay introduced this on her page, and it sounds so great to do. Um, but I think I'm going to do it. So I'm going to post a reel every single day, although I do try to post every day anyway. Just going to be very intentional about getting a post up every single day. I wish I would have known so I could have batched and then post, but it's okay. Um, I'm wanting to get even more comfortable in front of the camera and elevate my content creation and actually get my mind to be more focused on creating content so that I can definitely connect with my audience. So before I go and eat, I'm going to record a reel. After I eat, I doubt it if I do it. So I may do some real batches on tomorrow, but I'm getting ready to pull her up. So because she mentioned hashtags, and I want to make sure that I do it. Of course, when you see this, it's going to be way after December 1st because I have not been posting like I should. But I just wanted to check in and let you know that I am here. I am here, and I am going to lay out my clothes for tomorrow. I'm going to iron them if they need to be ironed on tomorrow. But all I want to do right now is grab my food, shower, eat, pick this back up till tomorrow.
I am now dressed and getting ready to head out to the college. I am driving myself, so I'm giving myself a lot of time to get there and navigate through traffic, but I wanted to share with you what I'm wearing today. If you've seen any of my other videos, I wear the same jewelry every single day because it's effortless, and I don't have to put a lot of thought into it, so I make sure that my pieces can stand the test of time. Kendra Scott necklace. I went with a black turtleneck. I want the black base, and I wanted the color to be in a sweater or a jacket, and that's just what I did. The weather is cool here. It's also rainy, so I wanted to dress appropriately. Paired with the black turtleneck are these black, hope that's not bothering you, these black leather pants. So I have the black wide leg faux leather pants paired with these calf boots, and I don't think, but I wear these usually when it rains. And the jacket is this beautiful terracotta, like a corduroy. I don't know if you can see that, if it's picking up on camera. I love the gold buttons. This is Sam Edelman. I forgot the pants. I can kind of see the name. I want to say these are Marc Jacobs. I don't know. I don't usually remember the names too often, but I did look at the size of this because I was like, why is it fitting a little too loose around here? So I do remember that this is the Sam Edelman blazer. And I love this blazer. I wish I could get it in some other jewel tone colors, like maybe a green, blue, even a pink. I know that's not a true jewel, but color, a dark pink. I think that would be so nice. Alrighty, I'm gonna pack my bag and get out of here. The session was over and it was absolutely magnificent. My heart is full, and I know from experiences like this that I am truly meant to be in this space. All right, gonna say goodbyes and get ready to go back to the room.
back in the room. Had a great session. I was so into the session that I was trying to do double duty, which I know I'll get better at this. So I set my camera up and I would press record with the thought of getting just a snippet of footage, which of course I can edit it, but it just takes a long time for it to download. I would come back to the camera to press record, forgot that I'd already done so, and got maybe 10 or 15-minute clips. So by the time you see this, I'll chop it up, but I like being able to document this for you and for myself because I have not had my etiquette consulting business for a year yet. It's still under a year. I launched it January 2025, and what the Lord has done since the launch, I'm just in awe. I'm just in awe. I've been teaching etiquette for years. For years. As long as I've had my event planning business, been teaching etiquette. I started actually teaching etiquette when I was getting my master's degree, and it was part of one of my, I think it was a practicum that I was doing. My master's degree is in student affairs, and I really don't know how I fell into teaching etiquette to student athletes, but studying at that time to prepare the curriculum and the program for them did so much for me. It opened my eyes up to a world that I had only been exposed to through my debutante cotillion program as a senior in high school. And I just continued to teach myself etiquette. But I purchased the books. Whenever anyone talked about rules and behaviors, I listened. And my mother is a lady that has always been exquisite in displaying class and sophistication, and I modeled a lot of her behavior and I listened to her. She did weddings when I was growing up, and she would take so much time into making sure that they were properly done according to proper etiquette, and that meant a lot to me. Did not know that I would follow her footsteps. And she didn't teach etiquette, but she was a wedding coordinator, and eventually I opened up a wedding and event firm that did amazing, and I implemented all of these things. So fast forward now to just really stepping into my purpose to inspire and equip women and professionals, student leaders, with the soft skills that they need to stay in the room once their hard skills, their academic knowledge has gotten them into the room. It is important for us to be able to remain in the room and navigate several rooms so that we can advance and be our best in our lives. That is my purpose. I've seen how soft skills has propelled me in my career in higher education and in hospitality, and I know that it's tried and true to what can be done when you are on your best, when you are being your best and you're confident in navigating these spaces because you understand the rules. Y'all, I didn't mean to go into this spiel, but as you can tell, I'm still on a high. It is currently December 2nd, and I leave out to go back to Arkansas tomorrow. But I didn't do any computer work on yesterday. Been thinking of things that I needed to get done today that would just make me feel like, okay, the full day has been productive. So I'm uploading a video because I'm trying to keep with the Tuesday, Thursday uploads. Today is Tuesday. I would have liked to have had this uploaded Sunday, but We were traveling in from New Orleans. I had to immediately pack for Atlanta. I didn't do it, but I'm gonna get a video up. It's very short, very, very short. It's like 11 minutes short, but I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about getting the information up. So that's what I'm working on now. And you're blinking, so I need to get you charged up because we're not finished talking. We're not. So I'm gonna get you charged up, and I'll check back in just a moment. I don't want this to be a chatty vlog by any means, but since you came along with me to the session, I wanted to talk to you. I do have you on the charger, and this is probably not the best angle, but you're okay, aren't you? Aren't you okay? But today at the college, and I'm working on a thumbnail for this very short video that I'm trying to upload. So I'm trying to do a few things at one time. The program that brought me in to speak to that it's a male initiative, and a lot of the gentlemen are in athletics. The program brought me in to do the training, and this will be part two because I've done a part one with them before, but it was without food. This one today, the culinary department, which is made up of students, and there's a chef, there's an actual executive chef there that is over the culinary program. He partnered with the program that brought me and curated a menu and had his students involved in every step of the meal planning to the meal prep to also serving. And for my higher ed academic heart, that did it for me because these students who were in a culinary program were actually able to put what they've been learning into practice and into serving. And then from the students who were attending that program could actually see that when you enter an environment, and tonight was about luxury dining, but when you enter into a space like that, it's just not you show up and then there's tablecloths, napkins, dishes, and a meal. Everything has been touched 12 to 15 times before you sit down. Intention and care goes into these environments so that you can thrive and that you can be comfortable and that you can be confident at the table, so you can navigate it with ease, for pleasure or for business. And just to see everybody's hands that was into it is what it's all about. It's what it's all about. So at the end of it, I asked for the chef and his culinary students to come in, and we just thanked them and expressed gratitude because they needed to see that this is what it's all about. We're back here. I believe they started a week in advance, ordering and prepping and getting their heads in the games for tonight. A lot goes into it. And with my experience in hospitality, I see it because I've been on all of the I've been in hospitality from the prep. I've been in hospitality. The only thing that I can't tell you that I've done in hospitality is actually prepare. Well, I don't know. I have never been hired myself to prepare food. My husband owns a catering business. I'm not saying that I'm a chef and that I am the most skilled cook. So I have been able to prepare dishes, prep them, and all that stuff. I went on to a tangent, but being in hospitality and having experience in higher education, I mean, I saw it all wrapped up in this pretty bow today, and it was just handed. It was handed to the universe on a platter. Did I tell you my heart was full? So I'm sitting here just rambling, not rambling. I'm hoping that you feel my heart when I tell you how excited I am about today, and I thank you for being on this journey. So when I do travel for opportunities like this, I jump at it. God has been so good to me. When you hear and you see in the scriptures that your gifts will make room for you, I have seen it over and over. There are situations that have happened to me where I had to make some tough decisions to walk away from, some most recently, and I didn't understand why, and I still don't fully understand why, but I do see that God has plans. And if He were to lay out all of the plans for us to see, with us being humans, we would try to skip the plans to get to the bigger manifestations. Can't you tell we would screw it up if He laid it out for us, like this is gonna happen here, and then when that happens, this is gonna happen, and then hold your seats because you're gonna be amazed at when this happens. If He did that for us, we would skip plans 3 through 5 because we really want to get to plan 8. Can't you see us screwing stuff up like that? And I believe that is what He's doing for me. He's opening up my eyes slowly but surely in bite-sized pieces that He know I can handle. Because me being me and me being a planner, I would screw it up and try to expedite the process and understand everything all in one whop. And He doesn't need my help. He doesn't need my help. Wow, I need to get on my I need to take more pictures. I'm doing pretty good. At first I would take more pictures and not video because I didn't feel too confident enough to get in front of the camera. Now that I will record a video in a minute, but I forget to take the photos. And that's exactly what's happening right here. So I'm going to go ahead and get this thumbnail put up so I can post this video, and I need to pack for tomorrow because tomorrow we're headed back to Arkansas. All right, y'all, thank you so much for listening. I'm gonna get this done. A little bit of computer work. I may chime back in, but if not, I'll talk to you tomorrow or when I start packing.
It is time for me to get out of here. Sorry, it's the next day. It is fly back home day, and I need to get out of here. I'm doing the last minute packing. These 2-piece sets, I'm telling you, they get me every single time. You saw this one in a previous vlog. It's Scoop with Walmart. When I got it, it was not on sale, but at the Black Friday sale, they were $12 for the top, $12 for the bottom. I paid $20 for top and bottom, but here it is. You saw I had a hard time getting that in, but I am loving wearing these because if I need to rip and run through the airport, I need to sit for hours, I am comfortable doing so. I can throw on a cardigan, a blazer if I have to, if business needs to be conducted virtually or in person. I'm always ready for an opportunity to come my way. All right, y'all, we got to get to the airport now.
Made it back to Arkansas.